every day, love. I try my best.
I think when I ask what is love to you, you should show that.
Word.
This is my favorite tattoo. I love this tattoo.
Yeah. Reveal the mic. And
you should.
just
reveal the mic. Just go shirtless the rest of the interview, and you can clip it to your skin.
Yeah. Word.
Yeah.
On my collarbone.
Yeah. All right. First question is heavy.
Hit me.
You've probably never thought this before, but
never once in my life, I think probably.
What is love to you?
Okay. Well, I don't really know. I think that like love is like a series of like emotions that we're kind of trying to figure out, and we like categorize like differently. I think that's kind of like why I made Love in the Dark also, because it's just like there's so many like secular things that we define as love, because there's like, you know, sensual love, and there's platonic love, and then there's like passion, compassion, all those things. So, or even hatred. Like I just feel like love is like a constant like figuring out type experience. So it's like hard to define as one thing. If anything, love is vague, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Love is very vague. It
is very vague, bro. What's like the most constant love in your life that you see?
The most constant love in my life? My mama? I don't know. Like, I think I think the constant battle that I have probably with like the concept of love, because I guess that's a consistent thing, is like self-love. Like what like things inspire me to be who I am, and how can I take the love that I have for others or that they have for me and use it in like constructive, good ways. Mm-hmm. So that's a constant thing. And I love my homies, you know, always.
Why the name Uglyboi?
Oh, that's a good one. Well, the whole concept of Uglyboi kind of goes back to the self-love things. Like, I feel like a lot of things that I made before are like precursors to other things. So the concept of Uglyboi was like, I wanted to create a project that was like not only like a character project, but one that was like extremely metaphorical and extremely meaningful. And Uglyboi was about this idea of literally a person who is as ugly as they perceive themselves. And throughout the course of the project, they're going through a breakup. So going through a breakup is like one of the most like transparent moments that you have to have with yourself, because you ask yourself like, what could I have done differently, or what could I have done better, or like, is it me? Am I the problem? Am I capable of love? Am I capable of loving again? And I was going through that, you know. So Uglyboi was like a very like hyperbolic, like really real form of that, because the whole project was me literally battling with myself and being like, we have to come to terms with like all of these things that we hate or deem about ourselves. So that's what that name means to me. And that project will always be really special to me, no matter how it goes, because like I feel like that's also just something we all have to face, is like the ugly boy inside, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's just...
Well, you said that pretty well, because I was gonna ask you, like, now that your project Uglyboi has been out for a while, like, how has Uglyboi as a body affected you, like, now? Do you still like carry that same weight to it, or like, you know, have you kind of garnered more self-love since the dropping of Uglyboi?
Yeah, I feel like from my perspective, it's like I've conquered the Uglyboi, because like the idea is like the Uglyboi is literally, it's only ugly because you view yourself like as how you view yourself. So the thing that I think like helps a lot of people when it comes to creation or just being people is like just like the idea of like different perspective. So now my perspective is the Uglyboi isn't just like my idea of insecurity or reason to shit on myself. It's vulnerability. And if I can access vulnerability, you know what I mean, then I can make things that are real. So I feel like I reference the Uglyboi like in my head, or the concept or the being or whatever, every time that I like put a pen to a fucking pad or sing on a microphone or perform or whatever. All of those things are the same things. It's like me conquering insecurity, you know?
That's actually really funny, because don't read too much, but what's the question after that?
What is your biggest insecurity? That's funny, because like, I don't know, right now, I don't know why, I feel like I'm fly as hell, bro. Like, I feel like I'm fly as hell, bro. But like, I guess what I'm insecure about is like the same thing we all are as a creative, like this idea of being head ass. And it's not like I like really think like my shit is corny or blah 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 blah. It's just like sometimes you get so deep in trying to like convey a message or you convey a thing that it comes off as disingenuous. And I don't want to be disingenuous. If anything, I want to be like as intentful and as me as I possibly can be. And I hope that I'm conveying that. And that's something that I think about all the fucking time.
Like staying true to yourself.
As much as I possibly can, you know?
What is love to you?
What is love to me? I mean, once again, it's vague. But to me, like, love is me trying my best to show people that I mean what I say, and I will stand on things that I really care about and really believe. Because, like, for me personally, like, I don't know, a lot of people have, like, different, like, attachment styles, and they grow up differently. I didn't really grow up with a lot of, like real, like, representations of love growing up. And instead of, like, me flipping that to be, like, a cold person, I want to do the opposite. I want to show as much love as I possibly can. Outward. So love is is me being outward, me being present, me being visible for people that I, like, care about, you know, and that's all it is to me. Speaking of outward love, this is kind of coming back to you. What's something memorable a listener has told you about listening to any one of your projects? That's a good question. I feel like I've heard, like, a couple of things that resonated with me. One is always, like, I love when people say things feel intentional. Like, things feel, like, personal. Like, they feel like they've connected with me through a series of hearing, like, maybe a phrase or a word or how I explain a thing. And then just the biggest thing ever is that something inspired something. Like, if I create something that invoked anything in you, whether it's, like, crying or hate or a memory, or if I gave you a reason to create something, like, those are the things that, like, will always sit with me, will always, like, make me want to fucking tear up. Like, it's just, like, that's the whole reason for any of it. Has that happened recently? Yeah. Can you, like, say for what? Pretty cool. For what project? Or, like, did they mention a project or just in general? Well, at this, like, last show that I did or whatever, the house show, someone was telling
PG's, me, like, the Indigo?
Yeah. Someone was telling me that weight, like, gave them, like, this, like this feeling or whatever that made them feel like calling someone or hitting someone back that they haven't spoke to in a long time and saying things that they never, like, could say or felt the fear to say because they thought the idea of, like, that song gave them, like, this, like, idea of, like, how can I say this? It's very, like, powerful. Thank you. Yeah. It was a lot for me. Like, I feel like it was a lot for me, but they were saying, like, that really inspired them to say the words that they couldn't say because it's like sometimes you have to love people at a distance, and even if you have to come with that, like, accepting that, like, as a factor, it's good to, like, leave things on good terms. And it said, like, them saying that inspired them to do that, and then that also affects how they create their art. Like, I don't know. In the context of that moment, it really meant a lot to me. It really, really meant a lot to me. What's been your, like, most favorite show to perform, like, ever, like, this far? And why? Why was it your most favorite? That was a long... You perform a lot. You perform a lot, right? Like, a whole lot. So, one of my favorite was kind of like the early days of me performing. Me and my friends used to have this thing called Ape Obelisk, AO. People feel how they feel about it. It is what it is. I don't care. I feel like I definitely had heard about that. It was a time. A time was had, but specifically there was this show, it was like AO6, right? And it was just a time period where I felt like this was when all of the people around me really started becoming, like, seasoned performers. Like, when you watch your friends that you, like, created songs with on, like, Apple headphones and freestyled with in a fucking cafeteria in the lunchroom, when you're watching them become, like, artists and performers, when you're watching them, like, show off, do their stuff, like, wipe the sweat off their brow, like, talk to the audience, like, those moments, those early day moments always sit with me so strongly. It was like the transition from, like, the Blue Yeti in, like, high school to, like, actually, like, getting people to, like, move with them on stage. Oh God, talking to them, confident, like watching that, like, watching it go from the basement to outside. Like, I'm gonna go into the next question. Hit me. What's something you want to combine genre-wise that you feel like you haven't already? Well, haven't already as in haven't released or, like, currently working on? Because I will say there's something that I'm working on that I'm really excited about. But can you speak on it? Yeah, I can kind of speak on it. Okay. I'm just, like, I'm really obsessed with folk music right now. I did know that. Yeah, and I'm just taking that and throwing it with everything. Like, I'm trying to make folk jazz. 808s? Like, folk, yes. Folk and 808s. Yes, like, I'm trying to make, like, punk folk shit. Like, that's really been, like, a thing that I'm really, really interested in infusing. Because, I mean, I feel like that's been, like, the crux of like me making music always has been like me infusing and throwing genres together to find like these new combinations. So that's a combination right now that I'm really excited for.
You remember like the new jazz like genre that came out, and it was really hot for like a time, and it kind of like all sounded the same. When you say folk jazz, is it anything like that?
No.
Okay.
It's not. Nothing wrong with new jazz or nothing like that. It's
new
just,
jazz is cool. It
You
got
know, like-
overplayed for like a minute, but it's cool.
You know when Cardi was like, what is her name?
She a rapper?
Oh, okay, yeah. You remember when Cardi was dating Black China, and they were like, "How was that?" And he's like, "It was a good week." that's how I feel about new jazz.
Okay.
It was a good week.
It was
a good week.
It was fun. All right. Your music is like a letter. Like a lot of times in like your storytelling, you're either like talking like to a group, talking like to somebody that like maybe you had love with, or to yourself, whether that be in the past or the future. You articulate yourself so well when you're like expressing that. And I just want to like ask you, what's important to you like when you're like writing about something?
Just being honest. I think it's funny because as some people could probably guess, because like rhythmatically and how I write, I started off rapping, you know what I mean? But I just never continued rapping. It just never really felt like it was like me for real. But I feel like the thing like that like kind of like hurt me in the beginning was this idea of being scared of saying too much about myself, or being scared of like being open with people that I don't know. And I think once I escaped that, like that's kind of what really got me like better at songwriting. So like that's really what's important to me, is like whatever I'm saying, like even if it's like not understood, like, you know, there's a lot of times you're gonna make a song and people aren't gonna catch it. It just is what it is. It's like, how can I really like accurately convey something that's like an emotion of mine or an experience of mine, and like be really meaningful about that. Like, and that's it. Like if I'm writing something and I know it's bullshit, I just have to stop. Like I'm not gonna be able to finish the song, and I'll get there. Like I've done that mad times. Like write half a song and I can't finish it because I don't have anything real to add to it. And if I can't add anything real, then we're gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it go.
I feel like that's how like a lot of the Love in the Dark was. Like you like wrote like half of it, you would post it like content wise, and then I didn't see about it for a minute, but I'm glad to see that you didn't let it go.
Right?
Yeah, I'm glad to see you didn't let it go, bro.
Cause some things also, thank you.
Yeah.
Some songs you told me not to let go of, or whatever.
Me?
Yeah, like even like Talk, right?
Yeah.
Like Talk
that shit was fire.
Talk was done. Like I was not.
I remember.
That song was never finna come out, but it was like the conversation that we had, and then me, you, and Kasame had. But yeah, like it's like, I don't know. Like I was really ready to let go of those things, and I am cool with letting go. That's something that like I've just like learned and developed to let go of shit. But eventually the words came, and the honest words came, you know. So sometimes it is good to hold on, but I'm always so focused on like forward.
Right.
Also,
like you have to love it, or you're gonna like let it go.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I just asked you what's important to you, like when you're writing a song, but like what emotions do you feel like most heavily? Like, is there any emotions you like rely on?
Rely on?
Especially for like Love in the Dark.
Grief.
Grief?
Yeah, but a different type of grief. I mean, I've lost people, but it's also just a matter of like, at some points or whatever, we're young, and youth is like such a like long, like how I see it is youth is a renaissance, right? Where we're like learning all of these different things and like trying our best to like develop as people. So there's definitely been times where with people that I love, or that people that I was cool with, maybe I wasn't the type of representation of myself that I am now, that I'm more proud of now. And that's what I reference a lot, is like this like willingness to be like, I wish I could have been a better person at those time periods, but it also is what it is, and I have to be comfortable with that. And also those lessons were important. So it's like that type of grief. It's like loss and time and things that I can't get back, but things that I also just champion now because they're tools that I use to grow, you know, or reference when I'm doing too much.
Can always be like a lesson somewhere. I think you said that. You said, shout out to a martial art for teaching you like a certain principle, right?
Yeah, discipline.
Yeah, discipline, yeah.
Shout out to Muay Thai for teaching me discipline.
I don't remember when you said that, but all right, next question. What's your favorite song of yours?
Right now, wait.
Wait,
It's
a good
gotta
one.
be
The
Wait.
music video's fire too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go watch that if you want.
Mm-hmm. 2.2K.
I love that song so bad. 2.5 now, I think.
Woo!
Something. It's
A little
it's
300,
light.
a little slight
It's
300.
light.
Okay.
If I get 10K, I'm dead tatting the Dropouts logo on my body.
You have
I'm not
to.
joking. I had to say that out loud. I'm
Shout out
probably gonna do
Dropouts.
that. Shout out Dropouts. Shout out Eric. Shout out Trust Vices.
Shout out
You know what I'm
Eric,
saying?
Trust Vices.
Yeah.
Y'all, they're fire. I fuck with them.
Super fire.
Yeah. Okay, you fuck with movies?
Yeah, of course.
What's your favorite genre?
Horror. Yeah. All day.
I like that I knew that about you.
All day.
All right.
All day.
What's your favorite slasher movie? It's kind of different.
Ooh, slasher movie?
Yeah.
Sleepaway Camp.
Sleepaway Camp?
That's
Who's
a
that
deep
directed
cut.
by?
It's a deep cut. I don't even know who directed that movie. If I'm being honest.
Poser.
I'm not a poser. I'm not a poser.
Poser.
It's just if you understand like that, like the treehouse slasher like era vibe. It's just a different time. It's a different time.
Okay.
A lot of those directors are like lost to history.
James Wann or Jordan Peele?
Like I want to say Jordan Peele, and it's only because I feel like his ceiling we haven't found out yet. So there's not a lot of work out there, but I think he has a lot of potential left to give. But also,
Acting like he retired already.
I'm
bro.
just saying,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But like, also it's just like, I don't know. He's a good change of pace for horror
I agree,
and like
bro.
suspenseful horror.
I feel like there's a lot of people who like didn't like Nope that much,
Yeah.
but in my opinion, he hasn't missed yet.
I was genuinely surprised too.
Yeah, same.
And we need stupid horror also. Like
Yeah.
it's just as important to the space. Like, you know.
No, I fuck yeah.
But yeah, too.
You taking Peele?
I'm taking Peele.
Okay.
I'm
That's
gonna
not
regret that
a
later.
bad take though.
It's not,
It's
but-
not a bad take.
I don't know.
Okay. What influences you?
I feel like it's a constant changing thing, but horror for one, because I don't know. Horror is like these metaphors about the human experience. Like a lot of people think it's just like mindless scariness and blah blah blah. So like, I feel like what I take from horror is like metaphor, like the importance of metaphor and like using that in all of my work. And as far as music goes, I just feel like it changes all the time. I listen to a lot of music, of course. So like, I just feel like I cycle in different people who inspire me and like, literally just people who inspire me to take risks. Because I need to be a risk taker, I feel like.
Laserdym?
Yeah.
He takes risks.
Shout
yeah.
out to Laserdym.
Yeah, shout out Laserdym.
Shout out Laserdym.
I think as an artist, you have to like be open to influence.
Oh, for sure.
If you like shut that down, then like I feel like your perspective becomes like very like one-sided, and like that can be good if you're like if your audience knows you like that.
Yeah.
But
That takes time.
it's also fun to just like try new shit.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's how you experiment too.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
never know what you can find out of that. And also, if you just make music for yourself, then you can listen to it your fucking self. Like,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, at some point, you have to like have that idea to overarching and branch out to connect with somebody. Because art without connection, eventually, is just shallow. You know. It's like
That's a bar.
painfully shallow.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a bar, bro.
I know
Not a
what
rapper.
not a rapper.
Not a rapper.
Never will be a rapper.
Okay. Production is something you like. I would say you're pretty involved in.
Yeah.
And do you have like a production like background?
Not really. I feel like as far as everything as a musician as a whole, very untraditional, very not classically trained, very figuring it out to this day. And that's why I'm like really, really thankful for the people that I work with.
I was just
Shout
about to
to-
ask about them. Yeah.
Shout out to Noah Markham. Changed my whole life, changed my whole perspective. Shout out to Camp Circadia, like, you know, like shout out to Solomon. Like, these are people who like gave me bits of like years and years of knowledge and are now allowing me to create my own style and my own way of doing things. Shout out to thank you so much. I can't go any further.
I love the
can't go
shit
any
that y'all do
further
together,
without
yeah.
saying something about thank
Yeah.
you. Are you kidding me? But these are people who like really help me develop and grow as far as the production side goes, to where I can even make the decisions that I need to make. I can't do everything in the world, but I can tell you what I want and I know what I mean.
I feel like that's
what I
really
want.
important. Like as an artist, being able to like, if you can't do it, but like articulate that to the person that can.
Yeah.
How has it been easy or difficult for you to like find these people to work with on a consistent basis?
Honestly, that's the funny thing is like, I feel like literally, like, not to be cliche or nothing, but the energy that you give out is the energy that you like will receive. So I feel like so long I like worked really hard to try to be good at whatever my thing was as far as just like writing goes or whatever. I feel like it just kind of brought these people to me, and in a way, like vice versa, they worked really hard at the thing that they were really good at, and it brought people to them. So like, I feel like in time, through spaces and just doing what I'm doing, I keep meeting like-minded people, and it's just because like the mindset, and the mindset is gonna attract like-minded people. That's how we met. Like same deal. Like
it is how we met.
Just doing the things that we do regularly, and then eventually it's like, oh, you know, there's commonality.
Let's get together like one day and like do some shit.
Yeah. And here we are.
I know, here we are, which is crazy. Do you remember the first time we met?
Yeah, actually.
Let me try to remember that. Oh,
yeah.
I remember the 2 times that we met.
Yeah.
It was like, I think both. No, your music video.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yo, the other time was at the underground playing fucking Halo.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Because we were just mad chill. We were just playing
I know, we were just playing Halo and shit, bro. That's actually mad crazy.
But at the underground of all places, like the mecca of where we were like...
It was definitely a mecca, bro. Okay, what's your like dream collab? It could be like production. Give me one production and then one like artist.
Okay, production wise, I don't even know how it would go, but it's like Alchemist or Fly Low. Only because like I wouldn't even be making music if it wasn't for that time period, huh?
You'd have to be like in your rap bag.
I kind of have to.
Yeah, for Alchemist,
I'm not a rapper
for sure.
though, but like Alch or Fly Low, or I mean, people don't want to hear it, but like Yay, like come on, like for production at least, like I don't need no bars.
He would do some crazy shit.
But Pharrell, come on.
Yeah, that's probably mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as far as like sonically, Gene Dawson. I gotta say it.
So far. He's so far, bro.
Or like Tyler, you know. Or Sid. I'd love to work with Sid the Kid. I don't know, there's a lot.
Sid would be dope. You said 3 that like I would really love to see.
Yeah.
Like actually 4. The Alchemist, Pharrell, Gene Dawson, and Sid would all be sick as fuck.
I need all of us in a room. Please hit me up.
Oh,
please.
That's a dream blunt rotation, bro.
I'll give my left leg, bro. I don't care.
All right. This is like, you might have to think about it.
Yeah.
What would you tell you from a different universe?
I don't even know. I feel like I'm a yapper. We would just talk. I'm like, look, we don't even have to. It's like, look, you're going through your own set of experiences, but for whatever percentage we are like alike in one or whatever. How are you, bro? How are you feeling? How are you doing? You good?
Yeah.
You're worth it. You're worthy. You're capable. I'm proud of you.
That sounds like the Spider-Man like multiverse, like kind of like the script and shit.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I'm multiverse.
We're the same. We got the same powers, but like, how are you doing?
Nah, bro. I'm doing my own thing, bro. Like I'm trying to just like,
What if he didn't want to talk to you?
That's fine.
Okay. That's healthy as fuck.
I respect you, King.
Yeah. I mean, y'all the same person though. All right.
Things that are understood don't need to be said.
That's true.
So maybe we just get
y'all
it
know.
already.
You just look at each other and like, hit him with it.
Probably.
Yeah.
He gets it.
I want you to put these artists, like it's like a king of the court. Right. I'm gonna give you 2 artists.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna like move one to the next round.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Okay. Yeah. Wait.
People are gonna find out like what your taste is like right now.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna expose myself.
All right. Maxo or Z Loopers?
Maxo.
Wow.
I love Maxo Cream, bro.
Maxo or Mavi?
Maxo. People don't know his catalog like that.
That is not what I thought you were gonna say, bro.
I love Mavi to death, but come on, bro. People don't know his catalog like that.
Okay. I can't hate on you that because I fuck with Maxo, but I like Mavi.
Maxo Cream is so hard, bro.
Maxo or Overcast?
Overcast.
Okay. Overcast or Caribou?
Overcast. I'm sorry, bro. You hurt me bad.
Damn, what happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Big Boo. Sorry.
Overcast or Cardi?
Cardi. Well, Cardi as a whole, or is this an era of Cardi?
You gotta move him to the next round.
Cardi is fine. Yeah.
Cardi or Pink Panthers?
Pink Panthers. Love you, queen.
Pink or Skywater?
Pink. I love you, Skywater, though.
That's a valid take.
That's so sweet.
Pink or Smino?
Smino.
Smino or BK?
Smino.
Smino or Vince?
Smino.
Smino or Earl?
Earl. Earl's my favorite rapper ever, bro. Of all time, forever. I don't care.
Nah, he's bi.
He's my favorite rapper.
I knew you were gonna say Earl.
I'm gonna say Earl for the rest of these. Let's go.
Earl or Tyler?
Earl.
Really?
Earl is Earl, bro. I would not. When I was a kid, I used to print off his lyrics and like highlight the rhyme schemes.
Really?
I used to go on Rap Genius. Earl is literally like the reason why I even cared about music ever in my life.
So you were like printing his lyrics aside from Genius and like highlighting them and like annotating them and
Yes,
shit?
I was like,
Wow.
because when I wanted to rap like Earl, bro. Not even a Glaze, bro. I don't care what y'all finna say about it. But like, Earl is Earl, bro. I wouldn't be shit. I wouldn't be shit. Like Earl, like conveyed things that were going on like in my life as like a young kid, like.
And he was going
like,
through
my
all that
father
shit
and,
early too.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I related too hard. Like I just have to give him credit. Like I have to give him credit.
Okay, well we're not done.
Love you.
Earl or Frank? Bro, hyping up Earl so much just to kill him off in 2 rounds.
I didn't say Frank, bro. Damn.
I
like,
know. Frank or McGee?
Oh. Frank.
I know you fucking McGee though.
That's also a dream collab.
I know.
Love you, McGee.
What, McGee's a dream collab?
Yeah. And Dijon.
Okay, McGee. Okay, aside from who's in the lead right now, McGee or Dijon?
Dijon.
Okay.
Absolutely is that changed my life. That album changed
I saw
my
you
life.
say something about that.
Yeah, like yesterday.
That was yesterday, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I put it on, Pigeons and Planes put like
Yeah.
that shit on.
Yeah.
That like album.
That album even changed the way I record music today. So.
I need to try that. I haven't tried that method yet.
Yeah,
I will
mics, get outside.
though. Okay. Frank or Tizo?
Frank.
I just had to throw Tizo in there. I didn't know where to throw him
I'd
in.
also love to work with Tizo.
Tizo would be so sick to work with.
Yeah.
Him,
Frank?
yeah, as like a producer and like an artist to work with,
Yeah.
and like your Alchemist, like Pharrell, like that would be.
That fits.
That's a room.
It fits.
That is a room
That's a
right
crazy
there, bro.
room. That'd be a wild room.
No, that'd be
Frank
crazy.
is just different. Like Frank is. You don't even have to say it. No one has to say it. Like no one has to say it. Frank is.
Bro,
Frank.
when we were talking about like that, like one, like we were talking earlier in the conversation where like artists like
Yeah.
experiment or like change like whatever they're doing, who they're working with. Frank is like one of the artists who like would not have to change ever.
Ever.
And I feel like people would still like fuck with
Firmly.
his music. Yeah.
And still.
Yeah.
Very ambitious when it comes to like the creation of music. Very ambitious.
Nah, that's real.
Love Frank so much.
He's alright. Alright, this next one's called See and React, bro.
That was high pressure. That was super high pressure.
Hold up.
Oh, glasses on. Should I take my glasses off?
Maybe you should.
I'm gonna
Yeah, we're
contrast
switching
it.
roles now.
Yeah.
Can you read that?
Wow.
What do you
Wow.
mean?
Wow. Wow.
What made you say that?
I don't know, but facts. Facts.
That just makes me imagine like somebody like
Facts.
really tiny in the corner.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Roswell.
I probably was on some bullshit. Usually if I tweet, because I really don't tweet, I'm on some bullshit. Firmly. Firmly on some bullshit.
So you think you were tweaking when you said
I
that?
probably was. I probably was about to do something reckless.
There's a lot of these. Like, you
What?
see how thick this is? I don't know if y'all can see that. That shit is thick.
I'm actually scared.
One more time.
Oh my god,
Were you referencing anybody like in particular with that?
nah.
Huh?
I got really tired of niggas saying move in silence. Like, shut up. bro.
Yeah.
I don't
that was,
care.
No, that was like a season, bro. That was like post-COVID or like during
Yeah.
COVID. People were just like, yo,
I'm moving in silence.
I'm moving in silence. Like, if you wasn't fucking with me before, like, I know who the real are now. It's like, okay, bro.
Move into a
Okay.
position at your job, my
Yeah,
nigga.
no,
Like,
for
there's
real.
more things to
You've
get
been
to.
a team member for like 6 years. Okay.
I'm scared. Yeah.
You still
I
feel that way?
I still feel that way.
I'm sorry to see that, bro.
Not everybody's gonna love you, unfortunately.
They don't have to, though, as long as
Yeah,
you
it's
love
cool.
yourself.
Yeah, I love me.
Yeah.
I love me a lot.
I love you too, bro.
Yeah, that was a lie. I lied. I'm a liar. I
It's
lied.
rap or die for me, dog.
That's not true. That's not true. That's such a lie. I lied.
You posted that in 2020?
With no rap songs out.
In
Yeah.
2021.
I'm not a rapper.
I'm not a rapper.
Yeah. I'm not a rapper.
This one's alright.
I will never be a rapper, guys. I tried.
Who?
Yeah.
Signing
I'm
NDAs.
not explaining that.
You're not explaining that?
I'm not explaining.
Alright. Can you explain this one though?
Please.
Is this the same person?
I got hacked, bro. I got hacked.
I don't know. Those were within different days.
Yo,
of each
I haven't
other,
even
bro.
logged into my Twitter and like I don't even remember. Like
Your
that's,
last post was in May. But you're active, bruh. You're very active on Twitter. Used to be.
I'm not.
You
Oh,
used to be.
okay. Yeah, I was
The
on one.
earliest one's from like 2019, bro.
Yeah,
It was just like a journal.
yeah. I used to just.
That's like online for all of us to
I used
scour.
to have mad things to say, and now I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say.
This one's a bar.
Never lower your standards to extend your reach.
That's a bar.
Being genuine is better. Yeah. I was going through it.
You still feel that way?
Nah.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
would
like I'm
hope
really
not.
lit now.
I would really hope not. That imposter syndrome would go crazy.
Yeah, it's too much. Yeah.
You jumped out of your balcony?
Get mad and just jump off my balcony. Like
How
Spider-Man.
high was your balcony?
3 stories.
You jumped out of your balcony?
Into a bush.
Really?
Yes.
Were you running from somebody?
No. I was frustrated.
Did it hurt?
A little bit. Not
3
too
stories
much,
is like...
though. Not too much though.
3 stories is pretty valid.
It's because the bush kind of like,
Cushion your fall.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the bush also kind of hurt. You know.
What if you like landed on the bush and like had done something to your body that would have been like irreparable damage?
Oops.
Oops.
I'm really good at living with the consequences for my decisions. You should try that. Everybody should try that. Always. That was nuts.
We made it to the end.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect to see the glizzy one. That one really,
I took it to the
That
gulag,
one's
and then I need my glizzy gobbled. We're like within days of each other. I hope you did. I hope you did get your glizzy gobbled. Oh, cans.
when you love things,
Okay.
sometimes you have to let them go.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So I'm about to play you a couple songs,
Where?
and you can take as long as you need to decide, like if you love it or let it go.
You turn up a little bit? I love it.
That's called Angel by Billy Lemos,
Alright.
Binky, and Squib.
Swag. It's not for me. I guess I gotta say I hate it and shit, but love to you, brother.
That's Fire Marshal Stuntman by Nikel Smith.
Oh, I like Mikhail.
I know he's cool.
He's a cool guy.
He is cool. I think we're gonna get the heart.
I already like this song, but I want to let it play.
That's Bathroom Stall by ISIS. It's actually like a local. That's like his friend.
Word?
Yeah.
Bro, shout out to bro. Hell yeah.
Shout out to bro.
That's so hard. Added to the playlist.
I'll say I'm sorry till you're tired of my voice. Till it
This is Baba Doobie. This is Baba Doobie.
Biba Doobie.
It's not Baba Doobie. Oh wow.
It's not Baba
That's
Doobie.
embarrassing.
This is actually local too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
This is really pretty.
This is I Hate It Too. I'm gonna let you listen to it. But it's called I Hate It Too by Mitchie. She goes to Georgia State. I think she goes to Georgia State. We're trying to set up an interview with her. But y'all should
Kind of
collab.
reminds me of Faye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very like airy like vocals.
Yeah, I love airy vocals.
I know, it's
It's
so
also
good.
really good for like folk music. So
It is really good. She's a really good songwriter. Y'all should definitely collab.
this is hard. I can like hear every other word that you're saying.
Okay, what are 5 things you want to achieve like Soon or long term? Big or small? What are 5 things for Roswell?
Well, growth is always on the docket. I just want to grow. I want to touch more people. I want to make more. Yo, no Diddy. But I just want to grow, and I want to make things that people can resonate and connect with. And then I got Love in the Dark right now. Love in the Dark is I guess I haven't really said it. I got Love in the Dark 2 coming out pretty soon, and there's gonna be a 3. It's gonna be a 3-part series. I'm getting more emotional, I'm getting more vulnerable as always, so that's like a really important thing. I'm gonna leave probably Georgia for a certain amount of time. I feel like I need to touch down in a couple of different places to get new perspectives, to keep growing, of course. So it kind of connects with that first one. And I need some bread. I need more bread. I need to get booked more. I need to be outside more. I need more drip. I need more money. I need more everything.
What is your message? Like the last message you want to leave people with?
I don't know. You're doing everything that you possibly can. Don't let anybody tell you that it's boring or it doesn't make sense or it's stupid. I can't tell you what to do. All I can tell you is do it to the best of your ability and be you while you're doing it. And listen to Love in the Dark 2 in October. Yeah.
Love in the Dark 2. Do you have a date?
I can't release it at this moment.
Okay, we'll see you guys next time. That shit was very YouTube, like.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe, bro.
Don't forget, hit the notification bar at the bottom.
First, we would like to thank our Patreon for sponsoring this video. Shout out Shopify.
Yeah.
Or no,
Blue
Wix.
Chew,
Shout out Wix. Yeah. Blue Chew. Oh shit.
NordVPN.